Ashley asked me if I'd write her a song, so I wrote her a song for her awesome show. Her show is cool and it's lots of fun, so get your popcorn ready, everyone. Who will she interview on her show today? The Jonas Brothers or Nick Lachey? It's the Awesome Ashley Show. The Awesome Ashley Show. The Awesome Ashley Show.
Hi, welcome to the Awesome Ashley Show today. I have a very special show, and she will be performing for us this morning after the interview. She's going to be in the hot seat for a little bit. Welcome, Bri Lane.
Thank you for having me, Ashley.
Thank you so much for coming. Can you tell us a little bit about your band and a little bit about if it's rock, pop, what kind of music is it? What kind of music it is?
Sure. So my music basically is like a weird type of pop music. I wouldn't exactly put it into the genre of like Katy Perry pop or something like that. But it definitely is, it is pop. And my band and I have been together now for a little bit over a year, and we've played around the Portland area quite a bit at a bunch of different places.
And you also played at the one in Biddeford,
Yes, we
festival.
just played at River Jam Festival.
Yes, I saw that too.
Thank you for being there. That was a really, really fun show. So much fun.
And I've seen, and you said earlier that you were on 207 recently.
Yep, I was on 207, I'd say like a few months ago with my band, and that was a super cool experience as well, just to be at the news station and to meet all the people there and to be on camera. It's a really cool experience.
Now, what was your interest in being a singer, singer-songwriter?
Well, I mean, I've always written music since I was young, and then when I got older, I was kind of like, maybe I should give this a shot, like a real shot, not just like play around in my bedroom on guitar and write it in my journal. Like maybe I should actually go to the studio. And that's what I did in my first year of college. Just went into the studio and recorded my first song, Dream. And after that, everyone seemed to really like it.
And now you write all your songs by yourself, or do you have your band members help you with that, or do you just do it all, the writing on your own?
Sure. For the most part, I'd say like the skeleton of the song I write. So I write the lyrics and I write the chords, and then when my band comes into play, they like to kind of have their own creative input as well.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll let you try some things out on this. And then they actually surprise me and they turn it into something way cooler than I could have ever imagined on my own.
That's awesome. Have you performed anywhere, like stage or any place like that?
Yeah.
Besides River Jam?
Yeah, we got to play at Pride Festival this year. We closed out Pride, which was a lot of fun.
Nice.
And during Oaks, we got to play at Empire a couple times this year, Portland House of Music. So we've played at some really cool venues in Portland.
Have you played at Aura yet?
I have not played at Aura yet, not with Bri Lane. When I was a drummer in another band, I played there.
What made you decide to have your own band? Like, did you get to pick who, like, did you know the people who wanted to be in your band?
Yeah, it was weird. I kind of met these people through the Portland music scene and then became friends with them. And then I was like, okay, you would be a cool person to play music with. You would be a cool person to play music with. And then we all just kind of decided, like, this would be really neat to go play some shows. And
now, when you have your band, do you usually play guitar, or do you have someone play guitar for you?
I do have a guitar player. His name is Nolan, and he's very, very good at what he does. And he plays electric guitar, though, not acoustic, but he does a good job.
Do you have a first album out or EP? What they call EP, I think?
I don't have an EP out yet. That's currently in the process right now of being recorded.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did I let any secrets out?
No, not yet. No, because you know what? This is what we call building hype. We'll just keep building it. But I do have 4 singles out on Spotify, on iTunes, online.
On YouTube, too.
Yes.
I think there's some concerts, like one concert. I'm not sure which one I watched, but I remember watching one of them.
Yeah, I think I have a few videos up.
Yeah, because I looked you up before I had you on the show, so I knew what I was talking about. But would you like to play for us your
Sure.
dream song?
Sure, I would. Yeah. So this was the first song
That you ever written?
that I released to people. So definitely not the first I've written, but the first one I was like, this might be good enough for
Let
other
the world
people
know.
to hear. Yeah, exactly. So here we go.
Do you have a dream of a world that you're not living in? A place where people weren't starving, a home where we weren't fighting. And do you have a dream of a life without tears or heartache? No tornadoes, no floods or earthquakes. A place where we're all living okay. So why do we have to dream? Do we have to dream? Why can't we all just see that we're living the same sheer reality? And do you have a dream of a life we learn without judgments? And being different wasn't such a punishment. And you could walk alone down the street without being afraid you're gonna get beat. So why do we have to dream? Do we have to dream? Why can't we all just see that we're living the same sheer reality? When you're all alone and you don't feel at home, and you got nowhere else to go, do you sit down and cry, asking the universe why? Or do you keep on? Do you keep on? Do you keep on? Do you have a dream? Do you have a dream? Oh, do you have a dream? So why do we have to dream? Do we have to dream? Why can't we all just see that we're living the same sheer reality?
Did you have to practice on guitar before you got to play guitar?
Yeah, I had to practice on guitar before I even came here today. It had been a little while since I had picked this one up, but I'm glad I did. And
Is that your first one you got?
this is not. I actually got a Mitchell acoustic. It was my first guitar, and I didn't know anything about the maintenance of taking care of a guitar, and so
Yeah.
I just kind of like set it out. And in my house, we have a wood stove, and I didn't know that it completely dries out your guitar. So like one day, I picked up my guitar, and it was bent. It was just bent from all the dryness. It
Yeah.
was like, so I was like, oh, I guess I'll have to go get another one. And then this is my new one, and she's been my baby ever since.
That's awesome. Yeah. Does it take you long to learn how to play guitar? I don't think I could ever do it.
It's definitely really hard. I mean, it's one of those things you really have to sit down and practice like every day for a while.
And plus, you must have to do singing, like, with your voice and stuff, singing vocal things with your voice so you can sing,
Yeah, it's the vocal warm-ups too are a lot. They're important though, and it's like one of those things as a singer you kind of dread them a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's good to do.
When did you decide that I'm going to do this, I'm going to be a singer and try, because I would be nervous, because I was nervous on my first show. I was like, I don't know if my show is going to be, good and, popular, and how did you feel when you first decided to come up with a song and be like, hey, I'm going to try it and see if people like it?
I was terrified. I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, like they might not like it. People might think my voice sounds bad. I don't know anything about this at all. So just kind of like reaching out to people and being like, here's my song, hope you like it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where you just really have to have faith in what you do.
Yeah, and you have to try. And
have a love for it. And
Yeah.
yeah.
it seems like you have a love for it. Is there any shows coming up?
Any shows? Actually, not right now because I'm working on the EP, which we're
Working on?
talking about. Yeah.
That's how many songs? Just one song, right, on EP? Or is it 12?
This one's gonna have probably. I'm aiming for 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
And where will it be? Will you be able to get it on iTunes and stuff like that, or
Yep, you can.
Moose?
Yeah, you can find it on iTunes. You can find it on brilanemusic.com. You can find it on. It'll definitely be on Spotify. But if you support music, you should definitely go buy it on iTunes.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll have a hard copy out in Bull Moose and stuff.
Yeah,
like
because I love Bull Moose.
Yes.
That's where I get all my movies and DVDs, and they're awesome over there.
They're awesome, and they also support local music.
And they do that too, yes.
It's so important.
Because if you can't find something, they just order it for you on the computer, and then they call you up when it comes in.
It's perfect. It's almost like the Blockbuster of music.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And you have Facebook and your website. What's your website so people can, because I'm sure people will want to look it up after
Sure.
they watch this interview.
Yeah, so you guys can check out my music at brilanemusic.com, and that's BRILANE music.
And what does it have on it? Like just pictures and music? Or
Yeah, you can listen to my music, you can watch my videos, you can get updated with my latest show dates,
nice.
any cool stuff like that.
And Instagram is the same thing?
Oh, I love Instagram. I'm probably on Instagram the most out of all of them. Yeah, so at Bri Lane Music on Instagram and on Facebook.
Because I remember I sent you a message and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I never go on Facebook that much.
Yeah, my Facebook Messenger is, it's interesting. I just have, after a while, just leave all the red dots there and just let them sit.
But, yeah, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
And I'm
So fun.
glad that you were able to do it in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Because I never know with different bands and stuff, if they can do it in the morning or afternoon. But thank you for fitting me in.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on the show.
I hope I can be back again sometime. This is so much fun.
You will, definitely.
Yes.
Hopefully you can bring the whole band.
I would love to.
Next time, because
Yes.
I've had a whole band on before. Sugar Box. I don't know if you heard of them.
Oh yeah,
I've had Sugar Box on there.
my friend Matt Perry, he's in my band as well, and
Yep.
he does sound for Sugar Box. He's awesome.
And so what we did was we did the songs first, and then I did the interview after.
Okay.
So Steve would tape the the songs first, and then do the interview, and then do something on the computer to put it all together, so then it looks like it's all together.
It's TV magic.
So I would love to have you on with your whole entire band. That would be so awesome.
Absolutely. I will send them all a text message when I get out of here.
Yes.
And they'll put it in their calendars whenever I get the date. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
We'll probably do it in summer, spring, because try not to do winter shows that much.
I'm like a bear in the winter. I just stay inside, hibernate, and eat food. So I won't be around either.
But thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me, Ashley.
And singing for us. A beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show.